The Yugoslav Wars, from 1991 to 1999, followed the collapse of a heavily armed state. Yugoslavia possessed vast Cold War stockpiles and a powerful domestic arms industry. Millions of weapons were already in storage before the fighting began. When the country broke apart, these arsenals were divided among Serbian, Croatian, and Bosnian forces. This video covers the main weapon systems used in the deadliest European conflict since World War II. Zastava M57, Yugoslav copy of the Soviet Tokarev pistol, chambered in 7.62 by 25 millimeters. Standard sidearm of the Yugoslav Army since 1957. Reliable single-action design with a 9-round magazine. Strong penetration but outdated by modern standards. Zastava CZ-99, Yugoslav 9mm service pistol developed in 1989. Designed as a modern replacement for older pistols. Double-action trigger, 15-round magazine, and ambidextrous controls. Produced in limited numbers before the war. Tokarev TT-33, Soviet-era pistol widely stored in Yugoslav arsenals. Chambered in 7.62 by 25 millimeters. Simple and durable design. Powerful cartridge, but lacks modern safety features. Barrett M82, Italian 9mm pistol, used by some Croatian and Bosnian units. 15-round magazine with good ergonomics and reliability. Limited availability due to cost and arms embargo. Glock 17, Austrian 9mm pistol used in small numbers by special units. Lightweight polymer frame and 17-round magazine. Highly valued for reliability and durability. Zastava M56, Yugoslav submachine gun based on the German MP40. Chambered in 7.62 by 25 millimeters. Produced in large numbers before the war. Often issued to militia and rear units. Obsolete but widely available. MP5, German 9mm submachine gun, used mainly by special police units. Known for excellent accuracy and reliability, present in limited numbers due to high cost. Scorpion VZ61, compact Czechoslovak machine pistol, chambered in 7.65 millimeters. Used mostly by paramilitary groups. Easy to conceal, but limited combat effectiveness. Uzi, Israeli 9mm submachine gun obtained through foreign channels. Simple and reliable open bolt design. Used in various configurations by Croatian forces. Zastava M70, standard Yugoslav infantry rifle since 1970, based on the Soviet ATGM design, known for reinforced receiver and grenade launching capability. Produced in millions and widely used by all sides, considered one of the highest quality Kalashnikov variants. ATGM, Soviet Kalashnikov rifles, chambered in 7.62 by 39 millimeters. Large stockpiles inherited from Yugoslav army arsenals. Simple, reliable, and common among every faction. Parts not fully interchangeable with Yugoslav models. AK-74, Soviet rifle chambered in 5.45 by 39 millimeters. Used in smaller numbers, mainly by Serbian forces. Better accuracy and recoil control than older Kalashnikovs. Ammunition availability was limited. M16A2, American rifle, chambered in 5.56 millimeters. Supplied mainly to Croatian and Bosnian forces later in the war. Accurate and ergonomic, but sensitive to dirt and poor maintenance. FNC, Belgian, 5.56 millimeter rifle with folding stock. Reliable and compact design. Appeared in limited numbers with Croatian units through foreign supply. Heckler and Koch G3, German battle rifle chambered in 7.62 by 51 millimeters. Powerful and long-ranged, but heavy with strong recoil. Used by some Croatian formations. VZ-58, Czechoslovak rifle chambered in 7.62 by 39 millimeters. Externally similar to AK, but mechanically different. Lighter and accurate. Rare on the battlefield. M59/66, Yugoslav version of the SKS carbine. Semi-automatic rifle with fixed 10-round magazine and grenade launcher. Reliable but outdated. Common with reserve and territorial units. M84, Yugoslav version of the Soviet PKM machine gun. Chambered in 7.62 by 54 rimmed millimeters. Belt-fed and highly reliable. Main infantry support weapon throughout the war. PKM. Original Soviet machine gun identical in function to the M84. Extremely widespread due to stockpiles and external supply. Ideal for defensive positions and sustained fire. RPK, Kalashnikov-based light machine gun chambered in 7.62 by 39 millimeters. Longer barrel and bipod for squad support. Less effective for prolonged fire than belt-fed guns. FN Minimi, Belgian 5.56mm light machine gun, used by special and elite units. Provided strong suppression, but available only in small numbers. Browning M2, American heavy machine gun chambered in 12.7 by 99mm, mounted on vehicles and fortifications. Extremely effective against light armor and infantry at long range. Zastava M76, Yugoslav-designated marksman rifle based on the M70 action, chambered in 7.62 by 54 rimmed millimeters. Semi-automatic rifle with 10-round magazine and PSO-1 scope, effective up to 800 meters. Standard Army sniper rifle widely captured and used by all factions. Dragunov SVD, Soviet semi-automatic sniper rifle chambered in 7.62 by 54 rimmed millimeters. Designed for designated marksmen rather than precision sniping, effective to 800 meters. Used mainly by Serbian forces through limited stockpiles and later supply. Zastava M91, improved Yugoslav sniper rifle, developed from the M76. Better accuracy and construction quality, produced in small numbers, primarily used by forces descended from the Yugoslav army. Steyr SSG-69, Austrian bolt-action precision rifle, chambered in 7.6, 2 by 51 millimeters. Extremely accurate at long range, used by Croatian snipers. Rare and expensive, but highly effective in urban and mountainous terrain. Barrett M82, American anti-material rifle, chambered in 12.7 by 99 millimeters. Semi-automatic design, effective well beyond 1,500 meters. Used in very small numbers by Croatian special units. Extremely rare and primarily employed against vehicles and fortifications. RPG-7, Soviet reusable rocket launcher used by all factions. Fires high-explosive anti-tank rockets capable of penetrating heavy armor. Simple and reliable design, effective at 300 meters against stationary targets. M79 OSA, Yugoslav rocket launcher similar in role to the RPG-7. Slightly improved accuracy and penetration. Domestically produced and widely stockpiled. Used interchangeably with Soviet systems. M80 Zolja, Yugoslav disposable single-shot rocket launcher. Lightweight and easy to use. Effective to 200 meters. Mass-produced and issued in large numbers to regular and territorial units. Armbrust, German disposable anti-tank launcher with reduced backblast. Suitable for urban combat and enclosed spaces. Limited numbers used by Croatian forces. Accurate and effective, but expensive. A T4, Swedish disposable rocket launcher with powerful warhead. Greater penetration than earlier Yugoslav designs. Used in small numbers by Croatian forces. Heavier, but very effective against armored targets. 9M14 Malyutka, Soviet wire guided anti-tank missile with effective range up to 3 kilometers. Large Yugoslav army stockpiles were divided among all factions. Manual guidance required operator to track missile and target during entire flight, making use difficult under fire. Obsolete by the 1990s, but still lethal against Balkan armor. BGM-71, TOW, American tube-launched wire, guided anti-tank missile with range up to 3.75 kilometers. Supplied to Croatian and Bosnian forces by Western allies. Semi-automatic guidance made it far easier to use than Malyutka. Extremely effective against armored vehicles and fortified positions. Carl Gustaf M2, Swedish reusable recoilless launcher chambered in 84 millimeters. Fired anti-tank and high explosive rounds. Used by Croatian forces in limited numbers. Effective up to 700 meters against armor and over 1 kilometer with high explosive ammunition. SPG-9, Soviet recoilless gun chambered in 73 millimeters. Fired rocket-assisted projectiles effective to 1,300 meters. Mounted on tripod or vehicles. Widely used by Serbian forces for direct fire support. Less powerful than guided missiles, but simple and reliable. 60 millimeter mortar. Light infantry mortar used at company level. Effective range up to 1.6 kilometers. Portable and fast to deploy. Provided immediate indirect fire support to frontline units. 82 millimeter mortar. Standard battalion level mortar with effective range up to 3.5 kilometers. Yugoslav-produced versions were common. Most widely used indirect fire weapon by all sides. 120 millimeter mortar. Heavy mortar providing long-range fire support beyond 7 kilometers. Highly accurate, but required vehicle transport and large crews. Widely used during sieges and urban bombardment. D-3122 millimeter howitzer. Soviet towed artillery piece with range up to 15 kilometers. Distinctive 3-leg carriage allowed full circle fire. Reliable and mobile for its class. Mostly used by Serbian forces. M46 130mm field gun. Long-range Soviet artillery gun with effective range up to 27 kilometers. Rocket-assisted shells extended range even further. Used for counter-battery fire and long-range bombardment from deep rear positions.